and welcome to the Shadow Demon Talks. Today we are joined by the creator of Digimoncard.dev, OrangeSwim. Greetings.
Hi everybody, it's me here, OrangeSwim, or you could call me Sip, I guess, but I would just call me Orange. That's what people call me on the server.
So, you seem like a one-man army, but while I know this information can be found on the site, do you have any assistance with Digimoncard.dev?
So early on, I did have someone help me from the community input some of the cards. I'm gonna pull it up here because I don't want to mispronounce or call out the wrong person. On the site, go to credits. I had Tyler M help me from the Discord do a little bit of the data input, but that was just in the very early stages. Right now, the whole website, you know, I wrote the software and everything and do the data entry. Of course, the people in the Discord provide translations and proxies.
I see. You're doing quite a lot for the community. So, I mentioned previously that the information could be found on the site. In fact, the more I looked into the site, the more I found. Are there any features you would like to mention that the community might be overlooking?
One of the newer features that we added that I think people get frustrated at is when you're building your deck, on the phone especially, you can't move the cards around. So there's a move feature that you can move while you're on your desktop, but on the phone you can't like move it to the front or the back. And it's really confusing when you show your deck to somebody else and your champions are over here and then rookies over here. But there's a button that says LV sort, short for level sort. If you click that, it'll sort the deck that you're building. I think that's one of the features people miss because it's just right there. It's kind of with everything else.
Interesting. Yes, I've noticed that, and that sometimes if I move away from the site or swap to something else and come back, that the sort will be undone.
But yeah, I know before early on there was an issue or a bug where if you did the big screen button and then you undid the big screen, if you were moving cards around, you would lose your movement. But I think that should be fixed now. Of course, if people find issues on the site, there's a feedback button on the top. You could also find me on the Discord, and then I'm also at the Facebook group. So hopefully I'll get to one of those.
Right. So, one of the many things I ended up learning, or at least recalling, was the Big Bite tournament coming up with the massive prize pool. Are there any other big changes to the site or events we could be looking forward to?
For events, I know the London Players Guild just actually posted that they're going to run a new tournament on August 1st, I want to say. So at the end of the month. Is that? Yeah, it's at the end of the month. Yep, August 1st. I was going to put a new graphic on the site, but I haven't put together the graphic yet. If you want more information on that, they have it on their Discord. I don't know if they have it on their website yet, but that's London Players Guild. They mainly run tournaments on Octagon, where Raises tournament, the Big Bite, it's going to be on a tabletop simulator.
I see, I see. So, moving on to your channel, I noticed you really started paying attention to it in the last couple of weeks. Was there a certain factor that led you to start making videos?
Well, on the Discord channel or on the Discord server, people would come in, they're interested in the game, they want to learn. And I mean, there's the rule book, right? But the rule book sometimes doesn't explain everything in the best way. And of course, we try our best to explain it there, but some people are more visual learners. And with the videos that I'm trying to make, it's like, this is what happens. And some of them are simple, right? Or, for people who have been playing the game, like from set one, you're like, oh, that's easy. You rest this, you do that, and this is what happens. But, for somebody who's new into the game, all of those things could be overwhelming. So that's essentially what we're doing here. Also, I don't think I've seen people do like these shorter videos of like the little keywords. So that's what I'm trying to get into.
Right. So you actually answered my next question as your educational series is quite wonderful, and as you said, it fills a role in the community that really seems to be missing at the moment.
Mhm.
Do you currently have another video in the series in the works?
I do have a piercing video that's already ready to go up. I was going to upload it yesterday, but was it yesterday or 2 days ago, with the set dropping, that kind of, I put it on the side because if I posted that, at the same time as everything was going on, nobody would end up watching it.
Right. I'm sure when the set drop, you had your hands full.
Yep. So I'll probably put it up. I was going to put it up tonight. There was just a small thing I realized. At the end of my video, I like to put the original artist's name because on the proxies, the artist is actually taken out on the side.
Oh, I
So I
see.
like to credit them at the end of the video, and I forgot to change it from the last. So I just need to put that in.
Right. Um, so you also have other videos on your channel. Are there any? Do you have any current plans for your channel that you wish to discuss?
So I want to keep doing the Learn Digimon TCG. That's the educational video. And then I know I did a little bit of like a news thing just recently since we heard it from the Discord. And I just wanted to get it out there. Um, the other thing would be part of along the lines of the Learn Digimon. I know Ray's has a video of like, this is how you play the game, like from start to end, similar to the Japanese one.
Mm-hmm.
So I might put together one of those. It just takes so much time when you do it with all the animations. And my Learn videos, I don't do any voice. It's just all text. It'd probably be a lot simpler if I just talk to it, but I don't know. I should ask if people would prefer one or the other. And then I have one unboxing video on right now. I have two unboxing videos I haven't uploaded yet. And then for set two, I already have boxes. We're just, everybody's just waiting for their boxes to ship and arrive. So that'll be exciting. I'm going to do more unboxings on that as well.
I see. So, as you are pretty deeply invested into the Digimon TCG community, are there any shoutouts you would like to give that you feel might be underappreciated or simply unknown by the community?
Shout out. So there's a few people who've helped me out on the site. First of all, there's all the translators at the Discord, right? We have Ted, aka Jason Snowjacks, and Tinami. I'm always gonna butcher that name. I'm gonna look at it real quick. It's in the credits, but Antimony. Yep, Antimony. He does some of the translations. He helps out doing the. So Ted does a translation from Japanese, right? And then the rest of the team who do translations as well. There's something different the way they do it compared to everybody else. We do basically our fan localization to make sure that all of the card effects and languages are standardized to what we've already, when I say we, what they've already released. That way, all the proxy language will be similar and not confusing once you've gotten accustomed to it, right?
Right.
And then I mentioned Zeph, he does a lot of the proxies. I wanted to give out a shout out to him. So make sure to donate to him as well. He puts a lot of work into making the proxies. Another person is Del Peck. You see him on the Facebook group. He's also on the Discord. Well, Zafi does most of the proxies. Del does, what I like what he does is he puts in the foil art and effects back into the SR cards. Because I know Zafi doesn't do most of that because it's a lot more time consuming. So just for the SR cards, I know we get a lot of Dell's stuff. And then a few more shout outs. If you guys haven't seen Steven Walcher, he has his own Discord and his own I don't know if he has a YouTube, but I know he has a Twitch channel. And he streams, he just got into Digimon. So he streams Digimon, he plays DBZ as well. So that's another streamer you want to look out for. Another close, I'd call them friends now, is Nightmare. He streams Digimon and he also streams Monster Hunter. And then lastly, there's Raze, Raze_HMG. He's the host for the Big Bite tournament. So he also does, a lot of Digimon stuff. In fact, he was streaming right now.
Right. I feel like it's always good for the community to hear all of these unknown people who are putting in a lot of work behind the scenes.
I totally agree with that. I think we could keep spreading the news more, get more people into the game. The Discord just recently hit, the milestone of, I think, 1,000 people. So it keeps growing and growing.
Right. So, onto the game itself. We just had all of Set 2 revealed, and you've likely had to stare at the cards way too long as you've updated the site. Did any specific color or card really surprise you or make you rethink your opinions after the reveals?
I don't think something like, I wasn't surprised at anything by the end of the set, because there was only like about 30 cards left. Most of the colors kind of showed, what they were capable of. I guess everybody was holding out on red, because red was underwhelming with their current effects, at least in my opinion, and a few others.
Right.
And then when they released it, or the rest of it, we got Phoenixmon and Volcanic Dramon, which had decent effects, but it still doesn't save it. I think red probably won't be, well, let me correct that. BT2 red probably won't be super competitive, but I know the BT1 red with Omnimon is still very strong. But with the rest of the set, for me personally, my favorite card in the set is Tyrandemon, or Rusty. I just love it. I love being able to chomp other monsters.
Right. Tyrandemon certainly saw a lot of love this set that I don't think anybody really saw coming.
Oh yeah, it was a big surprise when it first came out. People were not expecting Tyrandemon to be green because we already got him in red. But I think we should just stay away from like boxing certain Digimon and certain evolution lines or colors, because if Bandai just is able to put them wherever they want to, like obviously there's a reason to it, then they could be more creative without us. We can't just say, hey, you can only put this Digimon in XYZ. But seeing they put, Agumon in almost every single color now, anything can happen.
Right. I think the only thing we can be assured of is that Agumon will appear in the other colors.
Yep.
So, you mentioned Rust Tyrannomon. Would that be the deck you're looking forward to the most at the moment?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Second is Shine Greymon. Obviously, that was one of the stronger megas in the deck. But yes, Rust Tyrannomon, I need to keep working on that deck, because right now I don't know what tier to put it, but it's still not where I want it to be.
Right. Personally, I think Algamon's level 4 and 5 did wonders for green.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the download effect, it's great. And I know we're waiting for the Q&A on the limitations of it, but it's definitely great. For the people out there who don't know what download effect is, I know the literal translation is absorb evolution, but the Discord calls it download.
Oh, I see. So, if you could build a deck around your favorite Digimon and your favorite color, with your favorite playstyle as a TCG enthusiast, what would it be?
Luckily, I don't have to make up something, because my favorite, all-time Digimon is Omnimon, and we already have the Omnimon, War Greymon deck. I love that. I love Omnimon. I know a lot of people don't like Omnimon because in other games, well, because Digimon already has like a ton of Omnimon, and people are getting tired of him. But I like him.
Right. I suppose you could say he has the Pikachu effect.
Yep. I hope we get more of him, even though other people might not.
Um, right. Well, we do already have Black War Greymon, so we might see him sooner than we think. Finally, is there anything you'd like to say to the Digimon community?
For the Digimon community, keep asking questions, keep learning the game. Don't basically don't stop yourself from playing the game because somebody says, "Oh, this isn't going to work with this type of deck or whatever." There's always someone's opinion of what the best deck can be or how the most efficient way to play is, but you should be playing for fun, right? Build a deck that you think is the best deck to play for fun. Like my Tyrandemon deck is probably not, it's not going to win any competitions, but you just have fun when you play it. When it works out, it's really exciting. And then when it doesn't, then it's okay. Just play another game. Just don't get disheartened. Also, don't ask when the English release is going to happen. Nobody knows at this point. Yeah, I think that's what I want. That's how I'm going to answer that question.
All right. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you very much for this interview. Hopefully, you get to do a bunch more, and we'll keep watching them.
All right. Until next time, guys, stay wholesome.